So you've got 30 days till the LSAT. Let's talk about how to spend your time. I'm going to break this video down into two parts. First part is if you're new to the LSAT with no prior experience. The second part's going to cover if you've been at this for a while, how to spend your last 30 days. I should, of course, preface this by saying you should not try to study for the LSAT in just 1 month. Don't do it. This is not a test you can cram for. If this is your situation where you've done no studying at all and you have just 30 days left, I'd recommend postponing to a later test date to allow a whole lot more time to achieve your fullest potential. But that being said, if you're going to go forward with this anyway, I still want to help you out as best I can. Ideally, you have time to do nothing but study for the LSAT. If so, here's how I do it using my LASER approach to LSAT prep. A LASER is an acronym standing for Learning, Accuracy, Sections, Exams, and Review, and it's the cornerstone of all of my LSAT study schedules that I give to my students inside the LSAT Unplugged course. We'll create for you a personalized day-by-day study plan showing you exactly what to do every single day over the course of your prep. I'll give you a general summarized version, of course, here in this video. Week 1 of the 4 weeks till your test should be focused on learning, the L in LASER. Learning is building your LSAT foundation, reading LSAT prep textbooks, watching course lesson videos to give you the basics of the LSAT, the different sections, and the different question types. With limited time, just 1 week to focus on this learning phase, I would focus on the most common question types. In logical reasoning, for example, this is going to include necessary assumption questions, inference questions, and flaw questions. I don't want you focusing on the rare question types that hardly ever show up, since every question's worth the same. In reading comp, you're going to want to focus on the general global questions like main idea, primary purpose, passage organization, best title, best tone, author's opinion, things of that nature. If you had more time, I'd focus on the less common types as well, but we have to engage in triage here, focusing on the biggest bang for your buck given the limited time that we have. Week 2, you're going to focus on accuracy, drilling questions by type so that you gain a deeper understanding of the proper perspective from which to view each section and each question type, knowing, for example, the distinction between necessary assumption questions and sufficient assumption questions. Then in week 3, you're going to pull it together with individual timed sections to work on your pacing, helping you determine how to allocate your time over the course of the section. For example, in logical reasoning, the questions are in a general order of difficulty. So the first 10 questions are going to be relatively easier, and the questions 15 through 23 are going to be relatively more difficult. And as a result of this, you want to go faster on the easier questions to build up a time bank to apply to the tougher questions that truly need it. Then in week 4, we're going to bring it all together now with full-length timed exams to work on building your endurance. You're going to have 2 sections back-to-back, a 10-minute break, and 2 more sections back-to-back. I wouldn't do these exams on consecutive days, though. I don't want you to burn out. So I would do ideally 2 exams this week, max 3, so that you don't burn out. Again, if you have time to do nothing but study for the LSAT in this final month, I would say, yeah, you could do 3 exams in this final week so that test day itself feels like just another run through. And then you're going to be mixing in review in between any timed sections and full length exams that you do in weeks 3 and 4 so that you can learn from your mistakes, extract those key takeaways to let you study more effectively and figure out any weak areas you might want to drill on the side. Now, your final day before the test, I want you to take it off just to rest. Don't do anything ideally. Take a hot bath, watch Netflix, go for a walk, whatever, but try to clear your mind of the LSAT so that you walk in feeling fresh and calm and ready to destroy the exam on LSAT test day itself. Now, if you've already been studying for a while, hopefully the learning and accuracy phases of LASER are already taken care of. Now it's a mix of timed sections, full-length exams, and review. So ideally, the final 4 weeks of your study schedule are going to be the same. It's just going to involve exams and review. So day 1, you take an exam. Day 2, you review it. Day 3, do 2 timed sections. Day 4, review it. Day 5, another timed exam. Day 6, review. And the 7th day of the week, you take that day off. Of course, if you discover any weak areas, you can drill them on the side. And then the day before the exam, of course, you are taking that day off as well to rest before the big day. So you walk in feeling cool and calm and ready to crush the exam. So there you have it, folks. 2 different schedules to handle the final 30 days before the LSAT, whether you're brand new to the LSAT, which I don't recommend, or if you've been studying for a while and you're pulling it all together in this final month before the big day. And of course, if you're looking for more help crafting a personalized day-by-day study plan, that is something we will do for you at LSAT Unplugged, whether you're in our small group coaching program or working privately one-on-one with me or one of our amazing coaches. We will craft it for you, taking into account what you've done so far and any weak areas you have, of course, in addition to our live online classes via Zoom, our on-demand video courses, and the live support that we offer. And if you found this video helpful, please do me a favor and share it with someone who needs to see it. I don't do any advertising for the channel. I rely only on word of mouth, and your sharing the video makes a big difference. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.